So I'm bringing Bill out some bacon this morning, and Sonny smells it. It's like, boy, this is nice. He's gonna make some biscuits. You want to help bring the bacon? He says, I'll help you, Mom. Open that lid up. Open that lid up, huh? This is his first cookout, and he likes the smell of the bacon. There you go. I gotta go get my coffee cup.
Coffee's done.
Get me some coffee. Oh, the fire feels really good. I might open that door up. I've got a little cool breeze coming through here. But everything's smelling good. There. Oh yeah, that's good. Oh, what do you think about it, Sonny? What do you think about it? Hmm? Yeah. Well, that feels real good.
You want some coffee?
Yeah, I do. It's cold out here. Oh. That'd be good.
Let me check the...
Oh, Ben, he sees a crow. He detects the sky.
The crows are really traveling this time of year because of the pecan orchards and pistachios.
Yeah.
And they've learned to get in there after the harvest because there's always laying on the ground. We find pecans, holes way out in the desert. And they like them, but they set up a thing called cannons in those pecan orchards. And it doesn't shoot them, it just scares them. It don't work too good, but you're getting used to it.
Yeah, them cannons they put in them orchards, they really boom loud, and people living around them places,
Yeah.
they don't like it. Because they do it, some of them don't shut it off and it's booming at night. They just leave it on. Bill, he wants to tell you a story. Are you getting smoked out?
Yep. I'm going to have to shut that door if it's too much.
Okay.
And it directs the heat back up to the skillet too.
Yeah.
I feel like a crybaby.
You need to move over here or something?
No, it's better now once I shut that door.
I think you're going to be right in it.
I'll get over there, turn it around.
Right over where?
Right here.
Okay. There. Oh, that bacon smells good.
Yeah. We made several trips up into southeastern Utah a few years ago. Camping trip, we'd make circles, go into the back country and camp, and take pictures and look at there's a lot of cliff dwellings from the ancient cultures back in there that's kind of interesting to us. The main ones that tourists go to are Mesa Verde and Chaco Canyon, the one in New Mexico, and Mesa Verde's up in Colorado. But southeastern Utah's got a lot of remote canyons. You have to have four-wheel drive to get in. But they've got smaller cliff dwellings. And it's interesting for us anyway to go back there and look at them or take a picture of them. Usually it's hard to get up to them. What they did on their cliff dwellings, this is way back about, I think they left the area about 1200 AD. They were in there early AD or BC just a little bit, called Basket Maker's End. Then they developed pottery and things, and they were called the Anasazi in that area. Different areas they're different cultures, they're called different names. But anyway, on their cliff dwellings, they developed a thing. They'd carve footholds to get up to their cliff dwellings because it's real dangerous on that slick rock. And the members of the tribe would know what foot to start with. Because if you get up there, if you start with the wrong foot on the foothold at the bottom, it wouldn't work when you got up to a dangerous spot and you'd be in trouble. And that was to keep your enemies back. And I heard of a story of a fella on a boat in a lake that he seen one above the water way up on, and he started climbing up, and that happened to him. He started with the wrong foot and he got up there so far, and then you can't cross on a steep place. It's hard to cross your feet, and they make it that way intentionally to keep their enemies back, or they did. Well, he just jumped off the cliff, but he had water to jump off into.
I think that was about a 50-foot drop.
Yeah, he was quite a ways up when he got tangled. And I seen it for myself. We were in, I guess, northwest of Monticello, Utah. And we had some dogs with us. We were camped back in a canyon. And we'd seen a little cliff dwelling, and we couldn't take the dogs up there, so the next day I decided to try to get up to it. And I done exactly the same thing, but coming down. I got up to it and just looked around. I went around the rim and took pictures and looked at it, and it was about, I'd say probably 7,500 foot drop off that cliff. And when I started coming back, I had to come to a real steep part, but the toe holes were there that they had carved into it, to the cliff. And I started off on the wrong one. And I got to a point where I was looking just about straight down, and Susie and the dog were standing down there looking at me.
It was scary.
And it was. And I had real good boots on for rock climbing boots.
No.
And, I finally just had to do something, so I just took a chance, and I was right.
And he was laying flat on that rock.
I was backwards and trying to, and the boots worked good on that slick rock, but I was just lucky.
No.
You have to really be careful going up to those. Most of them are off limits. They don't like people going up to them.
And a lot of people don't know them footholds.
Yeah.
Holds can be tricky.
Yeah, they don't know that, and it's you really have to be careful on that, and that's why they made them that way. They're all over in there around from Moab, Monticello, Mexican Hat, north of Mexican Hat, Utah. Mexican Hat, Utah is right on the south border of Utah and Arizona. right on the San Juan River. Very pretty country. It's kind of like it's where they made a lot of those old westerns a long time ago in the Monument Valley area. But if anybody goes through that area, stop and look. There's a lot to see.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It's Red Rock country, they call it too. There's a lot of interesting places to see. Natural bridges.
And people float down that river.
Yeah, on the Colorado River north of, on the north side of Moab, Utah. The Colorado River runs through there, and they have rafting adventures that you can hire out to get into. But we just like the scenery of the backcountry, and that's why we would go up there to camp and get away from the crowds. But thought maybe somebody might like to know if they're going up that area. You have to really be careful. That slick rock is very dangerous.
It is.
And we couldn't take our horses, or we didn't. You can, I guess. You have to have really special shoes to go across that rock face, even if it's flat, because they have a hard time with regular shoes.
Yeah, when he was laying there grabbing that rock so he wouldn't slide down, I had a dog that was watching him, and that dog, she jumped up on this rock because she was going to get up there and go get him. She was really worried. And so she started sliding, and her front claws gripped that rock, and it was like sandstone. So she made a big long claw mark coming down. And I thought later on people would be climbing that, they see that claw, them two claw marks. I'm like, my gosh, what is that? Like a bear. It was funny.
That particular canyon that we were in, it's called Davis Canyon. The locals know where it is. And probably hikers and outfitters know where it is. We were hiking just back in there's a little bit of intermittent water through the canyon, and it's sandy bottom. We hiked back in one morning, and as we were coming out, we happened onto a fella that was coming in, older fella, and he was an author, and he had wrote several books about southeastern Utah and the canyon lands. I don't remember his name. He lived in Moab. But I just happened I had bought, the reason we came into that area, a long time ago I bought a book that he had published. And I had it laying on my dashboard of my truck. But anyway, he just come in retracing his steps when he was younger, him and his wife. And
yeah, we told him we had his book. Yeah. He was like, you do?
Yeah, he was about 80, in his early 80s, come walking back. It was an easy walk, but he had explored all that country, him and his wife. And
when they were younger?
I think they had a daughter, nice people. We ran into him coming out, and then a little bit farther back towards our campsite, we ran into his wife, and she was sitting on a rock waiting for him. She kind of got tired, but they were up in age, but they were just wanting to retrace their old steps back in one of the canyons, and he was checking out some of the places that he had wrote about and explored. Real nice fella. I just can't remember his name. He had several books on hiking and the Four Corners area and canyon lands, what they call canyon lands in Utah. If you go to a bookstore or a library, you can't help but run across one of his books, and it'll probably say where he lived. That was interesting to run into him after I bought one of his books years back. But anyway, I've got to get busy cooking. The sun's coming up pretty good, and we got to go.
Bill's going to check the biscuits. Sonny's going to have to learn about fire and ashes, that they're hot. And he don't need to be poking his nose in it.
Yeah, they're getting close.
Well, they smell good.
Somebody needs to go in the house and make some gravy.
Oh, I do. I'm just saying, I hear lollygagging. I forgot. That's right. You have to watch him. He's being nosy.
No, get back. Back up.
I guess
He'll be running a bit.
he'll learn his lesson if he pokes his nose in the ash. For him and Bill, when Bill was talking, they were digging that hole. And that's the first time I was trying to get him to dig gopher holes, but he wouldn't. So he seen Bill dig in there, so he went over there and helped her. And I thought, well, I'm glad to see you digging a hole. Most people say, oh no, a hole. But somebody had a dog like this, and their story was their dog, it was Greyhound Kahula, really got gophers.
That's what we need.
It is what we need.
Yeah.
And I don't mind him digging around in the garden, especially right now. And the gophers are moving in because they're looking for food. And it'd be great if I could get him to dig them up. But he's just waiting for breakfast.
All right. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching Out West Homestead. Bye.